Agents, it's me again, and now I'm going to show you how to build a Facebook advert. Now there's two audiences that we'll appeal to. One is a cold audience, and that's people who have logged in on Rightmove or have location services set up surrounding the property, or people searching a number of different keywords in their computers or their mobiles. Then there's a warm audience, and we can put a CSV spreadsheet. Don't worry about it sounding a bit complicated. We can put spreadsheets of our existing clients into our warm audience. That's our buyers on Vibra, our sellers on Vibra, everyone that we've been out to do an appraisal for, everyone who's on bait at the moment, we can throw those in as well. So there's no right or wrong answer to which audience will be more impacting for you. So I suggest, trying to rotate your campaigns with cold audiences and warm audiences. So for those of you who don't do a Facebook ad, it is incredibly good at getting your brand out there. And one of the things that we expect as a management team is to have all of our agents spending £3 a day, less than a price of a cup of coffee, on advertising your videos to thousands of people. So without further ado, let's build an advert. So obviously you need to open up on Facebook, then you'll have your business accounts here. So let's you can go into manage ads, just click down this arrow here on the right hand side. So when you go into manage ads, it will ask you to obviously log in on your own account. Then there might be a slight amount of buffering on this, but then all you have to do is click create on the side, and when the advert is there for building, I'm going to do one on a video today, so I'll do it on video views, and then I'll toggle down the stream and say, and then I'll name it. Okay, so test for agents. Okay, so then I'm going to set up my, sorry, I just need to go back into this account here, leave this page. Here we go. So we're back to where it says create, or it should be. Video views. Video views here. Then it will go down here if I just put test here. And now I can start to build the advert. So first of all, you can create a new audience. And when you create a new audience, I'll put this slide up for about 3 seconds. You need to put in these keywords. So if I just do it from this current slide, I'm just going to leave it there for a few seconds. So if you're watching this on your phone, just pause it on your phone and type it into your computer. You've had it before from me, but it's really important that you include these keywords, but include people who are probably in the estate agency industry. Okay, right. So I'm going to come out of that, go back into here. So I've got user saved audience. So my cold audience, as you can see down here, has got all of my keywords in. Warm retargeting audience is there as well. So I'm going to click warm retargeting audience because I'm going to show you a couple of extra things. So I'm just going to click onto this audience here, and what I want to do is drop some more data into this warm audience. So if I do custom audience, so if I create a new custom audience, then I'm going to drop a customer file into it, and I've sent you the spreadsheets on this email. So I'm going to add customers from an own file, that we've got at the moment. I'm going to upload the file, and one of those are every market appraisal that we've been out to since 2015. And I'm going to click next. Actually, hang on a sec. So that's in there. Bear with me a second. Select the origin of this upload right from our customers and partners. Identify it. Bear with me a second. So I'm going to click next. So I'm creating this customer, and basically, because there's loads of different columns on this spreadsheet, I'm going to take off some of these. Do not upload the date of birth because they're not the date of birth. Do not upload, so it defaults a lot of this. Pre-market appraisal, don't upload, don't upload. Now this is the address, so I'm just going to click on this down arrow here, and I'm going to put that, it doesn't have the address here, so I'm just going to put do not upload that. I am going to put this here because it is a postcode, so they'll start to track these people down. I am going to put this in here because quite clearly these are the surnames. I do want to see if there's no, so there's no first line of the addresses. However, it has told me that it's picked up on the email addresses and it's picked up on the phone numbers, and it's not uploading anything else by the look of it. So I'm going to upload and create that warm audience. So it's just going to take a few seconds to do that. So now this, here we go. We've got 7,000 people that we've previously dealt with who are now going to see my Facebook videos. I'm going to create another new one from a customer file, and the customers from my own copy, from my own company. And then we've got all of the applicants registered since 2016. So I'm going to open that up. I'm going to just confirm it's from customers and partners that we've worked out in the past. And then the same again, phone numbers, there's no date of birth, so I'm just going to take this to do not upload. Bear with me a second. Here we go. Got some postcodes in here, so I'm just going to put zip for postcode, mobile, email address. Right, so it should determine contacting those people from that data. So now it's just uploading again. So we've got 12,000 plus 7,000. So we've got 20,000 people of which we can advertise to who have either used us to view a property, or get their property booked in for a market appraisal. Right, so now I'm going to set my area of which I want to advertise to. So first of all, if I want to get rid of that area, I'll just click on this and press delete, and then I can drop a pin, say around rugby, where, or actually, I'm going to send out this video to a bigger audience. I'm just going to drop a pin there, just drop it. Here. Right, so it's asked me if I want to do it 16K around. I can reduce that to 10 if I want to. 10's too small because it's not enveloping rugby. Maybe it was right at 16. There we go. Right, so that is a big area. Okay, so now we're going on to age ranges. So I usually leave it at 30 to 65. I don't need to put languages in or touch any of that. Don't need to add the demographics. So now I'm going to save it as new. Okay. Right, so I'm going to use a saved audience, and the saved audience will have people who have looked at 50% of my other videos, so on and so forth. Next thing I want to set is a budget of £3 a day. So I'm just going to change this to 3.0, and I'm just going to run my ad set continuously starting today. So I've got the ability just to stop it at any time. You can put a week into it and just budget £21 if you wish to, but I tend to stop and start my adverts when I feel like it now, or when the interest starts to plateau. Okay, right, so now I can drop a single video into it. So I've just clicked single video. This all might seem really complicated, but this is why I've done a video, just so you can keep stopping and starting and do it with me. So upload the video, so I'll click this here. So if I look onto my desktop, if I just look for a video, bronze view video, so I've got one there, so I'm just going to drop this one in here. So just take a second to upload that. Whilst it's uploading, you can carry on and put in your text. So with text, what Paul Long has advised is that it needs to be very snappy, needs to be a call to action, and there needs to be some visual in it as well. So if I just get rid of that and say take a look at this property has just come to market. And then what I'll do, I've got something up here called Emojipedia. So if I put a thumbs up in the search part, it will bring lots of, hang on a second, so just click that there. Thumbs up, not giving it to me. So I'm just going to put some, I tell you what, it's probably still thinking about loading the video on, so it's a bit slower. So if I'm just going to copy this new home here, there we go, we've got some smiley faces. So I'm just going to drop the house in there, maybe put a grinning face on as well, because it just makes it look quite friendly on Facebook. I'm just going to carry on putting a few houses. Take a look at this property, a fine example of an executive 5-bed home. Okay, right, so I'm just going to leave it there. Check your text with me, and I'll be more than happy to help you through. Next thing, I'm going to go on to Newman Property Experts and just find the house itself on Westwood Heath. So